One time, I suspected an ex-girlfriend of mine of cheating on me, so I tailed her for 6 nights straight. Turns out, she was. With a couple of guys.
Who was the King of Austria?
Joseph II.
Who is the King of Prussia?
Friedrich Wilhelm III.
Who is the King of England?
Why, the tyrant King George, of course.
I don't care what Jim says. That is not the real Ben Franklin. I am 99% sure.
Welcome back to Celebrity Sunday. I'm your celebrity host, Drayson, and today we're going to look at one of the most acclaimed character actors that at least I've ever witnessed in Rainn Wilson, also known as Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Don't. Stop. Dwight. Dwight, stop.
Oh,
Dwight, stop.
no! Oh, no!
Stop.
Oh, no! Yes! Take my rat!
Okay.
Huh? You like
okay.
that?
Seriously. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I have a wig for every single person in the office. You never know when you're going to need to bear a passing resemblance to someone.
Now, I will be honest, before we jump into the video, I actually had another celebrity lined up that we were going to tour today. I know I probably mentioned it before, but you know, if you didn't see that video, great. So what ended up happening is unintentionally, I decided that after taking a shower, we would be highly representing. I know I got the you know, this microphone cord in my hand and everything. I know this is like totally unprofessional. Now you guys see like kind of my setup. It's not special. But yes, I'm a huge fan of The Office. As you can see, we have one quote here from Michael Scott, which is, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Yeah, Michael Scott. So we're going to look at the home office. I know they've really, you know, stretched all of their brain cells coming up with that particular title at Architectural Digest. But we're going to look at the home office and pig farm of Dwight Schrute or Rainn Wilson. So hopefully, you know, we get a nice little treat. Before we do get into that, I know you guys are expecting me to say thank you. Okay, I'm gonna say thank you anyway, but that really wasn't what I was intending on. If you haven't seen my last video, the only thing I'm asking, the video is like 1 minute and change. It's not a very long video. I would just like some feedback. You don't gotta like it. You don't gotta dislike it, right? But yeah, you don't gotta like it. If you do, I mean, great. But more so, I'm just looking for feedback to see if that's something maybe I should be posting here, or maybe should I do like creative stuff and like make it a short or whatever. You know, any feedback is good. Maybe you can help me become funnier, because you know, the video might not be funny to you. The video was fun to do, but ultimately you guys are the audience and friends, and I value the feedback of my people. So I would highly appreciate it if you took a look at the video. It'll be below in the description. And just check it out. Let me know what you think. That's all I'm asking. So we're gonna jump into the video. I know this is like one of the very first times where it's like I didn't have a whole lot to say. I'm just getting to the point of the video. Like I feel like I'm really like growing up here. So let's get into the video. And we'll see what this office is like. I probably should cue some theme music, huh?
Rainn, who is it?
Well,
It's me.
Look who's here if it isn't AD.
It's me.
Welcome to our house.
I'm here.
Hi, AD.
Of course he would have his own bobblehead inside of his house. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna sip some scotch here.
My wife and I have lived for the last 12 or 13 years in suburban LA, but we wanted to get even further out of LA. We love Southern California and the feel. We wanted to be a little closer to the ocean and have a little bit more space and a little more quiet. And then we
discovered this place and fell in love with it.
I would say the house found us. So we came.
Don't say that. That sounds like it's haunted. It sounds like the
It
house
is
is going
haunted
to devour
by
us.
benevolent ghosts.
Throughout the house, you'll see wood that's over 100 years old that the original owners who built the place in 1975 brought up from Mexico to create this kind of Spanish mission style. This beautiful wood beams, repurposed wood throughout the house.
Another thing we loved were the saltillo tiles, which all have radiant heat underneath, like the Roman tiles. And it's really indoor, outdoor, and we have a bunch of animals that like to make a mess, so it kind of works out really well.
Plus, we have a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's TV's Mindy Cohn from Facts of Life. She sometimes comes over and uses our pool and hangs out. Hi, Mindy.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Yeah.
How are you? Do you need anything? You want another cocktail?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I want a
Okay,
cocktail.
Mindy. Okay, come over here. I'm going to show you this. So this is really weird, okay? The original owners built a safe room, a panic room, right in here. So right here used to be an enormous 3-ton steel bank vault door that they got from the Bank of Oxnard.
Yeah.
And it had like the big dials and the whole thing.
Like
And
a Jesse James safe.
lead lined, it had its own phone line, it had a ventilation system, it had gold bullion. I am not kidding you. I don't know what
Really?
they were
Jewelry.
thinking, if it was going to be like a zombie apocalypse room or something like that. As much as my inner Dwight Schrute would have loved a panic room
said
and a
it.
safe room for the zombie apocalypse, we decided to let it go.
His inner Dwight Schrute. That's so funny, like, because, you know, you just think that someone like that, they play the character, but he really loved that character. You know, like some people, one of my favorite characters, Steve Urkel. Jalil's not the biggest fan of that character, and I mean, I guess, you know, maybe now he's more so grown to really appreciate that time in his life. But I know at one point he hated being referred to as Steve Urkel. So I like that Dwight is just like, I'm Dwight. I mean, Rainn Wilson is like, I'm Dwight.
It's a butler's pantry now. Dwight once played a robot butler, so this would be a robot butler's pantry.
Yes. I love it.
As lovely as this house is, it had a lot
I
of
like this
features
kitchen.
that were originally there from 1975. So
Yeah.
we needed to kind of gut the kitchen and make it more modern and more roomy. I love
This is
our,
them gutting it?
Designer Tammy Wood found
Yeah.
these incredible lamps, chandeliers.
These are Coke bottles and wine bottles cut out at the bottom, which
Yeah.
we
Serious?
loved.
This is like cheerleader
Why,
apocalypse.
I don't know why they're all the
Yeah,
same
it's a
color.
piece called
though.
The Majorettes by a visual artist from Iowa. We get this magazine, New American Painting, and there's
Not
always
really
incredible
sure I'm
stuff.
feeling that art, but
Yeah.
Sorry.
he is just talented.
And if you come out this way, you see we get a nice ocean breeze. And this is our incredible patio. And fun fact, one of my very favorite possessions I've ever owned is this table, which was handmade and crafted by none other than Nick Offerman from Parks and Recreation and a million
You're
other things.
kidding.
Back when I was on The Office and he was a little more unemployed than I was, because we used to be old actor friends kind of going up against each other for kind of character roles.
I love
We
Nick Offerman.
hired him to build this table, and he's a master woodworker and craftsman. This is a joined table, joiner. There's no nails. It's all kind of like fitted together. Okay,
That's
let's go.
crazy. So Ron
This is one of
Swanson
the
was
things
like
that we've
real
had for
deal
years that we
into
love
wood.
by this artist named Chris Murray, and he is this amazing artist. He goes and finds pieces of cardboard and then creates exact replicas in graphite pencil of buildings. And so this is near City Hall in New York City.
Here's our dining room. We have a large collection of Haitian art. My wife and I started a nonprofit in Haiti called L'Idée Haiti. That's works with girls' education. We currently help educate about 800 girls in about 13
amazing.
different locations all over rural Haiti. This is an artist named Franz Zephyrin, and we have a whole bunch of his paintings throughout the house. This is like the universe swirling and all of the animals of creation. And then you even have like aliens and alien ships.
Spaceships. And, yeah.
And here's another one of his pieces.
That is kind
There's a
of
fun
like
fact, 'cause
trippy.
this guy up here looks exactly like the main kind of director and cinematographer from The Office, Randall Einhorn. What about this collectible gas station Petroleum?
Yes, the mobile.
It's collectible gas station art.
There's a family that owns all of them, and I was able to find one that had bullet holes in it, which I liked.
Really?
Yeah.
Keeping it real. Tell them
They're
about
wacky.
these beautiful photos by Joe Sola.
Our friend Joe wanted to do a living art piece.
Because his concept was, in France, in the 18th, 17th, and 18th centuries, they used to paint horses and then let them trot around in like the
Versailles.
In Versailles, and they were walking horse art. So he did walking horse art in contemporary Los Angeles.
Nice.
Media room. Fun fact: the kooky couple that built this house had a bar. They recreated in Mexico the bar in this room. So this was a saloon room. We took the bar out and put it kind of in our garage workshop, turned this into a TV room. This is all repurposed wood.
Yeah, this was a gift to Rainn that I gave him for his birthday one year. These I love. These are wooden hearts that were from a German medical school. And so they were studying, this is in the 1800s. So
I'm sorry, they just like are such an interesting couple. Like, I could literally just go to one of their dinner parties and I would like be set for life in terms of like an experience of one of a kind.
So this one is a fish heart.
Someday my heart will be on a stake
Yeah.
in this room, right, Holly?
That's right.
Look at this incredible scalloped entryway to the living room. There are incredible details like this
like
throughout
a
the house.
clam.
They just wouldn't do in contemporary homes. Here's our living room. We call it the opium den.
Why?
Not because we're condoning drug use, but
Okay.
because it kind of looks and feels like an opium den.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
we traveled a lot in
Never
Morocco.
been in an
It's
opium
where I was
den?
pregnant with our son, and we got really into tribal rugs and just the layering of the different fabrics.
Big beams, original beams brought up again from Mexican woodworkers, repurposed from farmhouses.
That was our image, is being able to really gather in here and
Yeah,
play
we
music and
bought a house to have people over and to build community and bring people to make art and be creative together, and then the pandemic hit. So, but someday.
yeah, and we loved like old things that have been updated. Like I love what Tammy Wood did with the patterns, like this reading chair. You know, it's a couple centuries old, but she's redone it and then added this cool beehive.
What is he doing?
Giant trees.
Yo.
We would like eventually to have actual
He's
beehives
funny.
here on this property.
Oh, look, what's here?
He's got trophies.
SAG Awards. Wonder who those belong to.
Not me.
Oh, those are heavy.
All right.
What were you saying about the bees?
You know, I didn't want to interrupt them, but I was going to say, with a name like Rainn, I guess he was born to embrace his inner hippie.
This is my
It's
office.
office.
I got to keep one or two of the props I got to keep back from the office. And I love to collect fan art that people will hand me or send me. These are some beautiful hand-drawn pieces by office fans out there. And I have a whole collection of some really, really cool stuff. My father is a painter, was a painter. He recently passed away, Rainn Wilson.
Oh, no.
And this is one of his last pieces he completed before he passed. It's really beautiful. I love it so much, and I love having it right across the desk from me. This is Me and Kippenberg by Joe Sola. This was in my office at our old house, and our son had a play date and had a friend over, and the friend came into my office and saw it and turned stricken white and bolted out of the room. And later we got a call from their parents, and they were like, is it true that you have a picture of penises on the wall of your office? And I was like, yes, but it's art.
Beautiful hand-carved door from Mexico. It's at least 50 to 80 years old.
This is one of my favorite places. It's where I work. I'm a fiction writer. I like to go where the light is, and so I keep it pretty simple. But this chair is it's an old chair where women would sit to have their wigs
Their
put
wigs
on.
done?
Yeah, it's a wigging chair. So, I don't know. Sometimes I'm wigging out while I'm working.
Nice. I like that.
You like that?
I like that
Nice
too.
view, too.
Yeah, it's good. This is a Haitian voodoo flag.
This was handmade by a group of women. It took them like a year. There's every one of these beads is hand stitched onto this.
Some of the people
They have
were
very
older that were living
interesting
here,
art.
so they had these his and her toilets. So
That's my favorite part of the house
Yeah.
is the his and her toilets.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can poop at the exact same time. But also one of my favorite things about this bathroom, the way they designed it, this architecture is just fantastic. There's this bathroom area here, and they built a walled bathroom garden, completely private. So while bathing or pooping, you have this incredible garden right outside your window. It's amazing.
Nice.
So this is my favorite part of the tour, and I have Toasty O's with me because we're going down to see the pigs. We just finished construction on their barn. What do we call it, Rainn?
The Pig Palace.
Yes.
Where's the beets, Schrute?
Pig. And you come on in, and it's really cool during the day. So we left the wire open so that the breeze could come through. And then at night, they have their blankets, and they sleep in the casita here
Wow,
at
those
night.
pigs are
Pig Dutch
living it up.
doors.
Big Dutch doors. And when they play the piano, they get a treat.
Pig.
Hi, Bubby.
These
Come
are
on.
really
Morning.
What's
interesting
this?
people.
Amy.
Hey, what do we got?
I love it.
We got cereal.
Come on, Amy.
Come on.
Amy,
Hi,
Come on.
precious girl.
Look.
It's okay.
Snores.
Come here.
they're big.
Come on, Snorts.
She knows.
Come on, let's go. This is Amy.
Oh, they
She's a
named
little
them. They're not
precious
eating them.
piggy princess.
Yeah.
Snorty is the big bull in the china shop.
might
He's
eat
the weird,
Snorty.
neurotic,
He's very
big,
shy and
ugly older brother.
oh, we are no such thing. Good girl. They love to have their stomachs
Snorty,
scratched.
come on.
Amazing. I need to get one of those like name plates for my desk.
Well,
Just
thanks
to
for
have
stopping
it.
by, AD, but I'm afraid we've got some pig chores to do now, some bathing, some grooming.
Bath time, clip time.
They have really toasted
So
oats.
long.
Instead of
Thanks for
Cheerios,
coming.
they have toasted oats.
Bye-bye. Okay, come here, Snorty. Come on. Let's get in the bath. Want to hit that hose?
Impressive. Amazing. These are only two words that I need to use to describe what we just witnessed. I'm a huge fan of how simple someone of that ilk could live. I mean, I've said it before on the channel that, you know, as much as I love living here in Los Angeles and, you know, like I love the weather and stuff like that, I truly do want something a little different. Only because I've spent my entire life here. Yes, there are places like where Dwight, you know, bought his house, and I have a couple of ideas where that house is. I'm not going to mention it because, you know, privacy and stuff like that. But I do want something more simple. I love, and I cannot stress this enough, I love the modern boxes, the marble kitchen and all this, I love those things. I also love simple and feeling comfort. That's probably the best way to describe, like, that house is a comfort feel, right? It gives comfort. It's a comfort style of a home. That's the best way I could put it. It is a comfort home. It's not all about the big, sexy, modern, and I love that. I truly, truly love that. So it's nice to see someone who's extremely successful at what they do and can, live the hustle and bustle life where you have this, modern in Studio City. For anyone that's not familiar with Studio City, it is named Studio City because it actually used to be a studio. The city used to be a studio that belonged to Fox, but it's also surrounded by several other studios and within a certain amount of distance. So, someone who could live, there for so long as a successful actor and then just remove themselves. And the likeliness is that they're only maybe about anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour and a half, based on the places that I know that something like what they have would exist from, all the studios. So it's cool. It's definitely cool. So before I lose place, because, I'm in a very relaxed mood, I got my scotch here and I could talk for hours, and it's like, what, I probably would be better off having like a live stream sometimes, and where I just sit here and sip and then we just like chat. But I don't know who would show up for that, and I'd probably only be streaming to myself, and then I'd probably just be like a complete kook, where it's just like I'm saying stuff and then nobody's watching. Versus I could post a video and then maybe get lucky and 2 people watch it, and then I'm not crazy. But look, I'm gonna close it out here. You guys already know what the closeout is about. It's about you. And you know what time it is. It's time to get pumped up to kick some ass this week. Now, me personally, I did not have the best week, but I was able to crush it on Friday and Saturday, which is why I'm drinking the scotch in the first place. I was able to crush it, and I had 2 very, very productive days. And I know for sure on Monday, tomorrow, I really need to like wake up and seize the moment and kick some ass. I mean, like, kick some friggin' ass, okay? Because I got a lot riding on the line, and it's there's only so many opportunities that we have in life where we get these grand moments that we can seize, right? Because nothing's going to be given to us. We're not worried about things being given to us because we work our asses off. So we deserve these opportunities. It's just that when these opportunities come, we have to seize them. So this week, that's going to be the focus of the ass we're kicking, is the moments that we need to seize. So prepare, okay? You might not have that moment or opportunity right now, but I promise you, you keep putting in the work, because nothing beats hard work. Nothing, literally nothing beats hard work. The one thing about my favorite athlete of all time, who he went out, let me try not to get choked up here, but he went out knowing that he worked harder than anybody that he came across. And the person I'm talking about is the Mamba, Kobe. The thing about people that you're gonna see is some people, they're gonna have all the talent in the world, but hard work beats talent. That's all I'm gonna leave you with. Hard work beats talent. So go out there, put the work in. You don't always need all the talent in the world. You just need a smidge of talent and a whole lot of hard work. You put in the work, I promise you, things will happen. And I need to take that advice myself too and continue to put in the hard work. I have a smidge of talent, but I need to put in the hard work so I could beat out all the other talent. I could beat out any talent if I work my ass off. So you guys kick some ass this week. Kick some ass. I know it gets rough. I know it gets rough, but you gotta find a way to kick some ass. And I just wanna let you guys know I love you. I really, really appreciate every single one of you. I mean, we're like, I think what, 13 away from 100 subscribers, which thinking about like getting to 100, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was more so, you know, like if I could just get a handful of people that I could just be cool with on YouTube, because I'm treating this like social media, not like a, how can I put it? Not like a platform where the people are just, you know, like subscribers, I guess. Which is why I really never try to refer to, you know, subscribers as subscribers. It's more or less, I just refer to you guys as my people, because at the end of the day, like, I'm a person just like you. I don't care if I was ever one of these YouTubers, which I'm sure I might never be. I promise I'm gonna work hard, but I know I might not ever be someone who has 10,000 subs or 100,000 subs or whatever it is, right? But no matter what I had, if I somehow just hypothetically was one of those people, I still wouldn't feel comfortable calling you guys subscribers. I would never feel comfortable with that, because your life is valuable, just as valuable as mine, and to you might be even more valuable, which it should be, right? So I love everyone. I appreciate everyone's time. And like I said, I really, really appreciate everything that you guys do. You guys, you know, you keep me here. I mean, I'm consistently doing this, and I'm doing it from here, from the heart. So I appreciate you guys. Go kick some ass. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.